Hello and good morning, everybody. Today is December 2nd, day 2 of my 31-day Phoenix Rising challenge for myself. And I just wanted to do a quick report in on yesterday. So yesterday was a crazy busy day. I had a really crazy day yesterday, and I'm really proud of myself because I did get almost everything on my list on the tracker done. The only thing I didn't get done was movement. And aside from regular movement, I was at work. I was busy at work last night, so I got a lot of steps in. I don't remember how many I said. I looked on my Fitbit, but I got like 3,500 this morning from the last hour of work alone. So I got a lot of steps in, but I did not get my movement in like I wanted to. I had a blog I had to get out. I had my whole program to get out. I bit off a lot for you, which is pretty much normal for Shelly. Shelly bites off a lot. But that's how I roll. That's what the queen does. She bites off all the stuff. So anyway, I'm sitting here having my tea. I've already had my sunlight this morning. And I've done a little bit of some meditation, just some deep breathing. I'm on my cycle right now, and I've got a lot of things going on. So my nervous system is a little frazzled right now. So I've got a cat who won't leave me alone. And but anyway, yeah. So, but other than that, I did really good. I got my sunlight in this morning. I got my only 60 ounces of water yesterday, which for me, that's pretty good. I'm terrible. I don't know any of my neurospices out there. Trying to remember to drink your water is one of the hardest, and I try so many things. I've tried so many things, but I get in that hyper focus and I just forget. And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh my God, I haven't drank any water in 5 hours. Holy crap. So then I try to drink a bunch, and then you got to pee for a week. And yeah, so anyway, I'm working on it. That's something I'm working on. This is the whole reason I'm doing this challenge in the first place. Because I have gotten to this point where, like I said, I'm maintaining, and I don't want to maintain. I want to keep going. I want to keep improving. And it's funny because I'm starting to realize that losing 115 pounds was kind of the easy part. And I know that sounds bonkers, right? But once I got that figured out, that was the easy part. Now this is the hard part. The building, the rebuilding, the consistency. And as a neurospicy person, I struggle with that a lot. My executive dysfunction is crazy bad, and I am working on that. My time blind, I get all of the fun stuff. So, but I have all those superpowers too, and I love that. I wouldn't change it. But anyway, so that's a big reason that I decided to do this for myself. That's the main reason, actually, is it wasn't about the weight loss. It wasn't about, I need to lose more weight, because as you'll learn, going through these videos with me, and when I talk about it, I stopped focusing on weight loss really quickly in the beginning of my journey. And I feel like that was a huge key to my success so far, because it's all about, I talk about mindset all the time and perspective. It's all about mindset. Everything is about mindset and perspective. That's so important too. But this challenge for me was more geared for creating the habits that I want to sustain for the rest of my life. And that's something I didn't mention in there, and I should have. When we start a journey like this, and you go to change everything in your life, it changes everything. And it's not just, your weight. It's not just how much you exercise or whatever. At least for me, it hasn't been. It's been in a very transformative process for my whole life, every part of my life. The way I look at everything, the way I want to keep my apartment organized, and the way I deal with people, and just everything, and the way I look at my job. And so when you first start this, everything changes, and you don't know, everything's different, and you don't even know what habits you want to have. You don't know what things you should be doing. And as you're learning these things and you're starting to fix those aspects of your life, you start to realize, okay, I want to do this. I want to make this part of what I do every day. I want to make sure I'm getting my movement and I'm focusing on self-care. And because when you start really loving yourself and you start caring for yourself and treating yourself like somebody that you really love, it changes everything for you, and you start to realize your value and your worth, and you start to realize that there's things out there that are fun to do that you never thought of, like belly dancing and taekwondo and kayaking and all these things, hiking, and there's a lot of things I want to try, and I could never do those things, but I'm going off on a rant. My ADHD's kicking in. Anyway, but my point is, this program for me is going to allow me to, sorry, my cat is being annoying. This challenge is geared toward and going to allow me to create lifelong habits. So, there's going to be other things that I talk about building habits and all that stuff, things that I'm learning myself. And I'm going to, bring that into this series because I think this is so important. But anyway, so, okay, this is like a 6-minute video. I can ramble on forever, but anyway, I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. And if you haven't yet, download the free tracker that I created. It's like 65 pages. It has 5 weeks in it, complete with tracking pages for every day. It has intro, how to use the guide. It has the before and after places for your photos and for your measurements after each week. And then it also has some questions to answer before and after the challenge. And there's a page at the end of each week where you can do your reflections, your affirmations, your notes for next week, anything you want to put in there. So, and that's all free for you guys. So go download it and join me. And if you do join me in this challenge, let me know. Tag me if you're on any other social media with me, like X or Instagram or TikTok. Tag me. Let me know. I want to cheer you on. I want to be in there in your comments and being like, yes, you're doing this. So, and the beautiful thing about this is you can start at any time. The tracker is not dated, so you can start any day of the week, any day of the month. It doesn't have to be December 1st to December 31st. It can be December 15th through January 15th. Whatever works for you, just start. So I love all of you, and I will update yesterday's video with all my measurements and all that good stuff, and then I will make sure that I put today's stuff, my tracking stuff, in the comments tomorrow. So anyway, I'll be a day behind, but I'll get there. You guys will figure it out, right? Because you're all smart and amazing, and we're all getting so much smarter with all of our fat-filled brains. Yay! Anyway, as always, remember, queens don't quit. So we got this. And we're going to kick butt. We're going to end this year on the biggest, healthiest note ever. So have a wonderful day, you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.